Cricket and culture. Straight off the bat with the review and reaction of the USA versus West Indies men's qualifier World Cup. So historically, the first encounter between these two nations. So in a historic venues, the first time they playing in this venue, specific venue in Zimbabwe. So shout out to Zimbabwe. USA won the toss, so elected to field. They got good assistance from the pitch earlier, the Pacers. West Indies couldn't get going. King out for duck. A guy who's been in good form. Kyle Mayers got hit in the hit on the helmet. So yeah, he couldn't get going. He got stuck on the crease. Clean bowl. 14 for 2. Here we are, West Indies, right? But partnership, Charles and Hope, 115 partnership. Captain putting his hand up. Well done, Cap. Kind of revived the innings until Shea Hope got held out in the boundary. By that time, West Indies was rolling to take away the whole momentum from USA. USA, because they came up firing in the field, they were moving in the field. After the catch on King, out without making a run, they were really energetic in the field. So that was partnership kind of, held back. They took control there until Hope, got caught. Then Ross and Chase was sent in ahead of Rovman Powell. But I thought it was a good move because Chase is the kind of that's the kind of batsman who would be. I don't want to not a bash against Powell or anything, but from what I see, like Chase is that kind of person who got a demeanor to kind of pace that innings. And so he was sent in ahead of Powell, and Samuel Badri wasn't feeling it in the commentary. But he wasn't the one to go. It was Charles next off a very questionable shot. I think he thought he should have been, playing that anchor role after the captain left, because see that he was the guy in form. That he should have played that anchor role. He went out from a very questionable shot. They both went out to the same bowler, part-time bowler. I think they was trying to take him on, which is not a bad idea. But if like when you after your captain got out, I don't think you should be that probably shouldn't be the best shot for Charles there. But he got out, and Puran came in, and Puran and Ross and Chase did a good, another revival of the innings, because it started to look like it was going that way again for the USA. Because they had good rotation at the strike. Puran came in and immediately he was pushing for twos and stuff like that. And Ross and Chase, they were responding good. And mind you, Ross and Chase was a late selection, I believe. Because Yannick Carey got injured, so I think he replaced Yannick Carey. That's a leg spinner, I believe. So put on a good partnership with Puran. I think they put on a 50+ partnership until Puran got out in the boundary. And then came Rovman Powell. Probably the worst shot in the innings. First ball up, but it's not the first time I see Rovman Powell play a shot like that. First ball up. I think I saw that against South Africa where he hopped out this crease the very first ball and got stumped. That was so very, very questionable shot there by Rovman Powell. And these are the things that Carl Hooper talk about, the awareness, but awareness that he need to see more from his players. But there you go. Jason Holder came to the crease, and again another good partnership was put on by a pair of West Indians. I think they carried the score to 200+. They both got half centuries with a bit of help from the USA, because for from the 41st over to the 45th over, I think USA, they couldn't catch a ball. I think they dropped like 4 straight catches. Um, so and they known for being a pretty good fielding team, but pressure. Sometimes we make diamond, sometimes you know bust spike. So they got that too. Feeling, they got that to think about doing next coaching meeting. So dropping catches give West Indies chances. Hold on chase. They put the score to a pretty good from where from where I think actually they could have been, they scored 297. That was the last partnership. Chase and Holder. Anyway, they scored 297 with 3 balls remaining, and it's that bad awareness again as Azari Joseph, with 3 balls remaining. For some reason, he would just, yeah, take a swing at it. So, yeah, that's the awareness, that batting awareness by the West Indian. Again, we saw it. She-Hope came in, captain. We saw that they show good bat awareness that time. Then She-Hope got out. Charles did not show good awareness by getting out immediately in that way he did. Puran, no fault of his. Puran, no fault of. If you didn't watch up Puran batting the way he got out, you won't give him no fault of him. But Ravman Powell, Jason Hole, and Chase, they was given opportunities, but gotta capitalize still. I mean, they still got to do it. So no fault of theirs. They still they took advantage of the catches dropped from the USA, and Holder stood around longer with the tail enders until Hussein and Joseph end up. And yeah, they could have got to 300, maybe 310, but 297 against the USA, unacceptable, I would say. USA innings, USA couldn't get going. They couldn't get going. It was just one guy in the USA innings, Gajanand. Hope I'm not butchering his name. They couldn't get going. The openers couldn't get going. The first 10 overs, the power play, I don't think they had an over of 10 plus runs in the first 10 overs. So it's another area that they probably need to work on. They need to get aggressive. Batsmen need to be aggressive in the opening pair need to be more aggressive. So it wasn't until the 4th wicket that they got a partnership going with Jones and Gajanand, the same guy. I hope I'm not butchering his name. Sorry. Eric Jones is he's said to be the best batsman in the USA team. He looked that way, really composed. He played the short ball well, aggressive. After Azari Joseph hit him in his midsection, the very next ball he took a step up and hook him for a 4. So aggressive. Jones. He and Gajan put on a partnership of 40 plus, if not mistaken, until Aaron Jones got run out. They got a little miss up in the running, and Jones got run out. And even West Indies in the field, they kind of that run out was a bit comical. But those two were looking good. They were actually starting to look comfortable. And then there was a promising 19-year-old on the USA team. Then went for Doc. I was looking forward, hoping he would. I heard about him. I'm looking forward to see him back. But the pace of Algeria Joseph was too much. Proved to be too much for him. He got caught out behind. Uh, then a good partnership was put on between Gajan and don't want to butcher this. I'm not gonna butcher. I'm not gonna try and say. I'm not gonna try and say that name. I will get it, but it was just hard putting on partnership. And even when they do the rate, they couldn't. They wasn't doing it as a fast enough rate. So uh, at the end, they just the runs was just runs proved to be too much. They wasn't scoring at the fast enough pace that they need to, despite only losing 7 wickets. Uh, Gashanan ended up making 100. He got in his century. I think his maiden centuries for a century in one day international, and I think he has Caribbean background also. I think he played under the with the under 19 team with Jason Holder, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I think I heard on the commentary. But yeah, he was not out on 100 on one. So yeah, that's a promising player there for the USA. Their fast bowler Philip, he's also a promising player, and they got a few guys who but you obviously see that they're young, they associate team, so they need time to plan the game and stuff. And but they were actually competitive. It was pretty competitive show out by the USA, and West Indies should have scored way more runs. Should have got off to a better start, but it is what it is. Um, all in all, love the partnership that I've seen for the West Indies, and love the fact that the rotation, they kept rotation. They seem to have made an importance of rotating strike. That's good. So yeah, I think it was a good game of cricket. Not a good all-round game on West Indies and their part. USA need to feel better, get a quicker start out the gates, bats the opening pair, and they'll be better for it. But I think USA, they win a couple of games in these warm up qualifiers. So there you go. Like, share, subscribe if you have not. Leave a comment down below. Respect, love, 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 love.